I have read the article written by the former Commissioner for Information Zamfara State, Ibrahim Magaji Dosara. And my conclusion is that he just wants to say something, even without any fact or, points. We could recall very well that by the time they left government, they left Zamfara State like hanging in the balance. Nothing was moving whatsoever. If you talk about education, some of the schools were closed. The NECO, WAEC fees were not paid, so students were sitting at home redundant. As usual, when people are already used to getting money and then using the money anyhow, by the time that kind of money is not coming, they begin to jump from one place to the other and start to create so many things. I could remember when Malam Ibrahim Dosara was handing over his office as the then Commissioner for Information, he made a statement, I can recall very well, that I planned so many things, I wrote a lot of proposals that have not seen the blessings of the governor of that time, Bello Matawalli. So, and it's the same person that is now coming to castigate the present government that has restored water supply in Gusau, the state capital, and some other neighboring towns and villages. He is accusing a government that has been able to pay WAEC and NECO fee within the very shortest possible time. He is also accusing a government that is facing security challenges with consultation and formation of security guards and so many other things. So I will only call this kind of explanation or this kind of write-up being motivated by sentiment. It is devoid of any fact. It is devoid of any, reality. We know Dr. Dawda Lawal has been up and doing, because it is not everyone that will inherit this kind of government in Zamfara State and will be able to do anything tangible. I think they should think of how to encourage the governor rather than bringing out things that will, try to divert his attention from what he is doing for the benefit of all in the state. On the general public, to continue to show faith with the government. It is not easy to inherit a government that has been terribly, destroyed, and then you start to build it from the scratch. It is important for the people of Zamfara State to see the commitment and the goodwill of His Excellency Dr. Dawda Lawal, and at least he has started achieving a lot within just, let's say, 4 months in office. The security guard, this local, arrangement of having some people to contribute or to supplement the efforts of the security agencies is a home-based solution that have been called upon long ago. People have been suggesting that, and Dr. Dawda Lawal is a person that listens to the people, and then he strives to do whatever is the aspiration of the people of Zamfara. He has called on people to pray for the government and for peace to return to the state. But unfortunately, the kind of oppositions we have in the state are those that are celebrating weaknesses. They are celebrating failures as if this is not their land. So I call on the people to continue to pray for the government. They should continue also to be law-abiding wherever they are. They should provide credible intelligence to the right quarters or the right agencies and expose any questionable character around the society. And with this, I believe it is going to be a safe Zamfara for all to live. And for the oppositions, like the likes of Alhaji Ibrahim Dosara, I think they should shield their sword at this point in time and think of how to pray and help Zamfara itself. They should forget about who is the governor. They should be thinking of the government and the people of Zamfara State. Like I said earlier, sometimes people have some, weaknesses to swallow failures. It is not easy to fail an election. And the byproduct of failing an election to somebody who does not, control emotions and desires is this kind of, criticisms that are seen to be very baseless, that are seen not to bring any development. And I once called it an acrobatic dance of a dying cockroach. I hope they will join hands with the government and forget about sentiment and pray for the peace and tranquility to reign in Zamfara state.